The Six Fools. The emperor was tired. He has been conversing with scholars and leaders of different religions for several hours. My head is heavy, Birbal, he said when the scholars had departed. I wish to lighten it. A few days of riding and hunting will refresh your majesty, said Birbal. Of course, said Akbar. But why not to try a different amusement? Do you realize that was an emperor I converse only with wise and capable men? Let me meet some fools for a change. Birbal, find the six most foolish men in the city and bring them to me. It seems ages since I had a hearty laugh. 6 days to find the six greatest fools in Agra. Not too daunting a task for a man of your intelligence? Birbal hid a smile. No, your majesty, he said. Fools are never in short supply. But Birbal soon discovered he was wrong. No one he met or was told but seemed foolish enough to be president to the emperor. 5 days passed. At the last day of the search dawned. Once again, Birbal set it off to home. Real fools were proving to him exclusive. He would have been more amused by this fact if he had been less anxious about his approaching deadline. Birbal stopped to pluck a wild flower from a bush on the roadside when a man came running backwards and hanged to him. Birbal staggered and almost fell. Forgive me, Buzzard, said the man. I did not see you. I am a musician. I call devotees to prayer in the mosque nearby. But why are you running and do backwards? Inquired Birbal. I was running with my boss, Buzzard, said the muezzin intensely. I wish to see it far in Caris. Birbal was delighted. He had found the first fool. Keeping a straight face, he said, the emperor will be happy to meet a such delicate man. Come to the court tomorrow. Birbal continued on his way, smiling to himself. He had not gone much further when he saw a man on a donkey, holding a hurdle on the firewood high above his head. Your arms will get tired, said Birbal as the man approached him. Why don't you rest your bundled on the back of your donkey? The poor creature is already burdened by my weight, Saka, said the man. I cannot increase its burden. That is indeed a generous thought, said Birbal. He had found the second fool. Come to the court tomorrow. The emperor will be happy to meet a noble soul like you. The afternoon sun was blazing down from the sky. Birbal had not encountered any more genuine fools. Feeling hot and thirsty, he walked towards a well in a nearby field and saw a man hard at work digging. From the piles of freshly dug up earth, it seemed as if the man was digging up the entire field. Birbal was satisfied that he found his first fool. Thirst and cool water from the well, and he walked over the laboring man. It seems as if you are searching for something, said Birbal. Gee, Buzzard, said the man. Sweat streamed down his face. I buried a bag full of gold coins in the field for safekeeping 8 months ago. Now I'm digging up, but I can't find it. Surely you marked the spot where you had buried your money, said Birbal. I'm not a fool, Buzzard, said the man indignantly. Of course I did. There was a big black cloud in the sky, shaped just like an elephant. I buried my bag right under it. I don't know where the cloud has gone, but I'll find my money even I have to dig up the entire field. The man resumed digging, and the Birbal eyes was gleamed. He had found the third fool, clapping the man on his shoulder. Birbal said, the emperor will be happy to reward a hard-working man like you. Come to the court tomorrow. Night had fallen by the time Birbal returned homewards. He had discovered only 3 of the greatest fools in the city, and the emperor had asked for 6. The frown creased Birbal's forehead. It was bright moonlight. Meanwhile, had almost reached home when on a stretch of open ground, lit by moonlight, he saw a man bending and examining the ground. Birbal stopped. "What are you doing, sir?" he asked. "Can I help you?" "I'm looking for my ring, sir," said the man, still busy searching. "I dropped it." He straightened up the ears and aching back. "I dropped it under the tree." He pointed a peepal tree nearby. Birbal was startled. "But my good man," he said, "if you drop your ring there, why look for it here? And why are you looking for it here?" "Oh, sir, there is light here," said the man patiently. "There is no light there." "Of course," said Birbal, smiling inwardly. "Of course. Come to the court tomorrow. Our emperor enjoys meeting intelligent men like you, and he is generous with his gifts." He left the man looking surprised and happy. Birbal was happy too. They found another fool. Another fool. The following day, Birbal presented all the four fools to the emperor in court. Akbar listened with a straightened face as Birbal related how he had met each one. All four were richly rewarded and sent home. Akbar's eyes were twinkling as he turned to Birbal. "You are right," he said. "These men are indeed four of the most precious fools in our kingdom. But I asked you for six, Birbal." "Jahanpanah," said Birbal gravely. "Please count me as the fifth fool." Akbar raised his eyebrows in enquiry. Birbal continued, "For having devoted so much of time and energy to this search." "Ho, ho, I see," said the emperor after a pause. He looked at Birbal keenly. "And the sixth fool? Where is he?" Birbal bowed his head. There was a pin-drop silence in the court. Then, to Birbal's great relief, Akbar burst out laughing. "Ha ha 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 ha! Your emperor is the sixth fool, is he not?" said Akbar, "for sending you on such wild goose chase." The entire court laughed along with the emperor. "As the foolishness has refreshed me greatly," said Akbar with a broad smile. "Thanks to you, Birbal, and now let us start matters of the state." This is the end of the story of the six fools, named as the six fools.